Can you dig it or not? One organization wants to make sure your next digging project is a safe one.
They simply want you to just call them before you start to dig. Welcome Brad Martin from Sunshine 811 to the show. How are you? Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
This is interesting. I didn't even know 811 existed, but
He hasn't seen your commercials.
I haven't. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. But tell me, what exactly is Sunshine 811?
Well, 811 is the national call before you dig number. Call 811 on any project, large or small. 811's the number to call. You know, so
There you go.
damage prevention.
And you're a rapper.
Damage prevention to the underground utilities and safety for those excavators out in the field.
When I've seen your commercial, I think to myself, this is for big projects. This is for a huge remodel. This is for an excavation. This is not for me going in my backyard and digging up the flower bed.
Flowers,
I don't feel the need to call you guys.
Well, it is a free service, and so we want to make sure that all homeowners, you know, especially in springtime, when all the Home Depots and the do-it-yourselves and the nurseries put everything on sale, everybody rushes out in spring. And that is historically the largest digging month of the year. So Governor Scott has proclaimed Florida as Call Before You Dig, Safe Digging Month. It's also National Safe Digging Month. So we want to make sure the message is out there for safety and damage prevention to those utilities.
So break it down for us. How exactly does the process work? I'm getting ready to go dig up my garden or do something outside. I call you guys.
Well, Nick is going to call 811, and we're going to take all the information for you. It's really a communication loop. You need to know what utilities are in the area, and those utilities want to know who's digging around their facilities, you know, so that they can provide a safety aspect to you as well. So we would take all your contact information and find out what kind of project you're working on and notify those utilities. A lot of times people, you know, I've never heard of that, or I've seen the commercial and didn't realize it was a big project, but we've all seen the Call Before You Dig process in action. You've seen the blue and the reds and the yellows and the greens out in the field, on the sidewalks, the flags along the side of the road. Those are all the Call Before You Dig marks that those utilities would go place. So when you put the shovel in the ground, you know what's in the area.
Can I ask you the question? I mean, I don't know if it's an obvious one. Why? But, you know, why are we, and you kept saying safety, safety. Why is it so important that we reach out to you? What will happen to us if we hit one of those utility lines?
Well, most of the inconveniences that we would see, you know, we all expect water to come on when we turn on the shower, when we turn on the TV to watch, you know, the TV shows. We want to see those items come on and make a telephone call and those types of items. So those are the main inconveniences. But we have, you know, potential electrocutions or explosions, or, you know, taking out communication to a hospital, you know, more major types of things like that.
Have you seen that sort of thing happen? Is that what really fueled this?
Nationally, things have happened like that before. So we want to make sure that everybody knows of the free service, 811, Call Before You Dig, to help prevent those types of items from happening.
And as we're looking at this video, I just want to ask you, are there more places that might be prone to having utility lines to it? Like, for instance, if we're going to be digging closer to a roadway, maybe like next to the house where the flower bed is, or you just call regardless?
Well, certainly most of the easements and the right-of-ways and things that would exist along the roadways and, you know, through the woods even sometimes, there are large utilities that may run transmission lines and things of that nature. But, you know, most homeowners don't realize that there is a right-of-way or an easement running right through their yard. So we want to make sure that, you know, the 811 process is aware out there that they can call and know the utilities would come at free service, that they would come mark their lines and provide that documentation for them.
A question, how does someone over the phone articulate where these lines are? Do they know where your home is placed on like a property appraiser map, so you can say like, okay, it's you know, 5 paces off of them? How do you figure out where here is?
Well, again, communication being the key. You know, our customer service reps that would take your call are trained in trying to find that location for you. And then if there's an issue, if the utility can't find you exactly, you know, the contact information that we collect and provide to them, the excavator would know who the utility is, so that they had questions, they could call the utility and so forth. So there's a, you know, a way for communication back and forth. Exactly.
Very good. In April, I had no idea, is Diggers Awareness Month.
National Safe Digging Month and Safe Digging Month in Florida.
So what does that mean? How do we celebrate that?
You get a little
You go out and dig. Wait, we call you and then we go out and dig something up, right?
Well, it's just a good awareness campaign. We appreciate you guys helping us out with that message.
I just had this vision of Nick like in the front lawn of First Coast News, like digging a random hole. Can't you see that at home? I can see that. I can just see you just like, hey, I'm celebrating.
But I'll have him on Bluetooth though.
There you go.
I'll have him on Bluetooth. I'm gonna say now. Okay, I'm going now. Here we go.
Thank you. Yeah. Do you have these guides?
Well, I'm just going to say we're more of the educational role as well. We do lots of stuff, and we put together all these types of items that can be found and ordered right off our website, Sunshine 811. So we're here for any questions that may be available.
Thanks for taking your time to come from Tallahassee.
Thank you.
Absolutely. For more information, just visit www.sunshine811.com.
And stick around. On First Coast Living, we're going to learn some breathing techniques that can help you relieve the stress in your life. And they say it's going to give you more energy as well. What is the deal with breathing right? And are we breathing right? Coming up.
Probably not. And next, the do's and don'ts this wedding season. How much you should spend on a wedding gift and what you can do if you can't take on the financial responsibility of being a bridesmaid. That's next. We'll be right back.